This is Clossi. Welcome back, and we are at Daily Game Review number 60. Today we have Frankcao 13Q versus x1117 12Q. So we got a 13Q versus a 12Q. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the game. At this level, we are going to focus on the basics, the basic questions. Where's my weakness? Where's my opponent's weakness? And where's the big move? We're going to focus on answering these questions and applying these questions and making sure you're doing it in your games. So let's get started. We see both players playing a normal opening so far. Oh, we're going to play some Avalanche, a little bit of Avalanche. But White didn't play that. White played here. This one's a little strange. And Black played here, but you gotta watch your cutting points, Black. Normally you would normally White, you could, if you want to play simple, you could just extend here, and Black plays this way and fixes like this. Since you played here, Black can actually play this way, and it looks like White can just steal Black space, but actually this influence looks pretty impressive for Black, so it's not completely bad. And you could actually, White could actually do that, and Black could keep going and then keep going. And while White got 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 points in the corner, Black got 6 to 8 points in the center, plus a lot of influence. So it's an okay result, I think, an okay result. But don't quote me on this Joseki, because I don't think I ever see this move. I'm not even sure if this move is Joseki, but look it up, and if there's a better variation than what I showed, go ahead and give a link in the description below for the other viewers, guys. Otherwise, I think I think this move is the move to play. I'm pretty sure. Just get the influence, and the influence is equal to the points. You should be fine. If it were me, I would actually prefer the influence over the territory, because I'm an influential player and I love the influence. However, this looks like it has a cutting point, so you need to be very careful. You were able to fix a cutting point, so you did get a little bit lucky here, but the way to fix is here, and White plays that move, which is the Tiger's Mouth, and then Black just nobies, and it's okay, or Black can just fix on the fourth line like this, and White gets a better result than Black, because White was able to cancel out the influence and get the big territory in the corner, so Black made a mistake. In this case, White will still nobie up, and Black will extend, and White still got more than Black in this corner. Tanuki here is maybe not recommended due to the fact that White, you have several issues with your shape here. You can't just play away like this, because maybe Black can come through here at some point and fight with you. So there's a lot of Aji here, a lot of weakness, and we don't want weakness. We want to fix our weakness before we play somewhere else. And we can easily fix that weakness by counterattacking Black. Now when we go here and play this way, we can see that when Black nobies, we can simply surround like this, and we get our own influence while Black is struggling to survive. So this is much, much better than the other variation. So this one has too much weakness with the cutting points. You need to watch your cutting points and check your weakness before you play somewhere else. It looks like Black did play this way and then played this one. Black, the cut's a little bit better here, because you can play this way and simply come out and fight with White and destroy this area. This one actually helps. It forces White to fix his own shape and gave him fourth line territory. So it's a dozen points or so in this area. So Black, you actually gave White a dozen points. So that was not a good move. White playing high here is normally not a good idea, because there's still an invasion here and there's still an invasion here. So this does not actually get anything. It looks fancy trying to get fifth line territory, but it actually doesn't. We don't get territory on the fifth line. We get it on the fourth line and third line. And third line would be good here, because fourth line wants to come down to the third line, and this would be a good position here. If you're wanting influence, then you would surround this way and go all the way. And when Black goes in the corner, you can play like this and actually try and surround Black in the corner. And this would be maybe an okay result. Or you can play like this. And you still have a lot of Aji here, or maybe you can come down if you're worried about the Aji and then jump like this and try and get some influence. But I'm not sure if it's equal or not. I don't think this is a good idea right now. I think just play simple, because you got plenty of points up here, and you also want Sente. So when Black plays like this, you can actually ignore him and go back and attack this group very severely. Black, you ignored your weakness. There is weakness in this corner, because you do not have a base. It is not thickness if it's not alive. So black, you need to extend, and it's kind of a wall. There's a peep here, so you would jump 4, not 5, because it's normally you would jump 5 with this many stones. However, because of this peep, your stones are not comfortable. Therefore, jumping 5 is a little overplay, so you would jump 4 to compensate for the weakness here, and then you're okay. This way, you can defend your weakness and get some influence in this area as well. It's a very large move and kind of urgent, so I would recommend playing over here. White, you may even consider ignoring this and attacking immediately. Because remember, where's our opponent's weaknesses? Or where's my weaknesses, and then where's my opponent's weaknesses? If you're worried about your corner, then you can, that's fine, just defend here. And if black does this, well, then you have something to attack here. Or you can just go play a big move here, and both are fine. And if black tries to play something simple like this, well, now you can go attack, because now you have an extension, so you're completely fine, and black's the one in a lot of trouble. But anyway, 5th line move, not recommended. This is not a good invasion because it looks like it's a side Joseki, but it's not. If you're going to invade, just go ahead and invade. There's no reason to not do this way, because this is really easy. You just live and destroy the side. Invasions are on the 3rd line, not the 4th line. This is kind of an invasion because you can easily get surrounded, and it looks really dangerous, and the eye shape here is not going to be good when you play it like this, because it looks like your liberties are bad and your eye shape is bad. So normally when you want to invade, just go in on the 3rd line, get your forcing Sente moves, and then start making a base. The base is on the 3rd line, and the 3rd line's definitely the place to be when you need to live and when you need eyes. White, you need to surround. Do this, or at least this. You need to attack. That's the purpose of influence, is to attack. This is not territory. This is influence. Trying to make it territory is using influence in the wrong way. Influence is used to attack, not to make points. You'll make points while attacking, but this is not the way to do it. Here, black is now it's too late. Black is going in, so you have to block, and then black easily jumps out. And you need to block your points up here because those are your points. However, you tried to surround black, but this is way too late, and your shape's really bad here because now you can do this, and this is a broken shape, and black can just cut through you everywhere, and it's such a disaster for you here. This is very dangerous. Instead, black chose to go here. Black, just stay strong and just cut through white's shape, and you're fine. You don't even have to worry about anything. Even if white wants to play like this, you just connect, white plays like this, and then you just cut the stone, and you're fine. You could also play a cut here directly and exchange this with white, and then threaten this cut, and now white has to fix, but you live in Sente, and now you can go and do this, threaten white's base, peep the cut, and extend back. These ideas, I don't think are too difficult. They're all really simple ideas. You just need to think, I'm weak, I need eyes, so I need to either live here by cutting white off, or I just need to escape, and it's just stay strong, and you're fine. But you want to push white and take advantage of white's weaknesses, and white, don't give yourself so many cutting points. It's very, very dangerous. All right, and black, same thing. Don't give yourself cutting points. It's dangerous. Luckily, you're fine here. That's not the way to play. Normally, you would play a tiger's mouth to make eyes. Tiger's mouth is for eyes, guys, not empty triangles. Empty triangles is how you die. White, now there's a peep here and then a surround. You could play like this, and then potentially, I would read the cutting points, potentially surround, but maybe it doesn't quite work right now. Actually, it does. It does. Because black can't do anything up here. So it looks like you can actually surround black. I don't see anything wrong with this because you have a tiger's mouth here, so their cutting points don't work. You just can fix. So yeah, you're completely fine. So white can actually seal in black, and that way, that means this move is the proper move because black gets sealed and black doesn't have eyes, so black has to live, and white can easily seal black in and reduce them down to 2 or 3 points and Sente, and then white can come back and attack this stone. So this is a much better way to play. Blacks, you need to live more efficiently and work on your eyes. Tiger's mouth is good for eyes, and white, you need to steal the tiger's mouth and steal the eye shapes much quicker. Otherwise, your opponent's going to live very easily. Black, this is insane. You need the tiger's mouth. If you play this move like this, what happens when white plays here and just pushes your eyes down to zilch? And then you're gonna die. The entire group's dead if you play this way. So you cannot do this. You cannot play on the second line and do all these jumps if your opponent can just push and do a throw in to reduce your eye shape. This is very dangerous, and that usually these will get you killed. Black does actually play this way, or white does actually play this way, and now black is in a lot of trouble. White, no, wait, just play here. Because even if black takes, you just connect. Black does not have two eyes. You can just push. There's no two eyes. Even if black connects, that's still only one eye, no matter what black does. And there's no eyes over here. So black is completely dead. So both players here need to work on life and death for sure, because there's so many areas where both players messed up in just this one section of the board. So life and death, reading for sure. Make sure, you guys, you do not mess up these life and death shapes. Watch the tiger's mouths, and make sure you're doing go problems every day. That way you do not mess up these side sequences, because if you can't live and you can't kill, then you can't fight. Because when your opponent makes a mistake, you need to be able to punish. If you can't kill something that's supposed to be killed, that means your opponent can just come in any of your territory and you can't deal with it. If you can't live, that means you have no way to deal with big territories where you're supposed to invade, because when you go in, you die. So you have to be able to do life and death. It's very important. And that's the basics for attack and defense. So make sure you're doing those go problems every day so you don't misread stuff like this. All right, let's go ahead and move along. Black, you simply need to play here, and then the two stones are dead. There's no way out, and that's the better shape. Here, I think you may have almost killed yourself. White plays here, that's fine, but it's better to actually make it a snapback shape here. That way, this connection is not Sente. But black played here and then took, perfectly fine, because now it's the corner. But if black had played this way, then white plays here. Now black has Sente. And black can come back and actually help this stone. And that way black kills the corner in Sente. But in this case, black killed an Ngote. Now white has Sente. White, you don't need to take that. There's no reason to take that. You should go attack this stone. Black cannot live. It's Self-Atari. If black goes here, you take. So therefore, it's already dead. You don't need to keep playing. So immediately you need to think, okay, it's dead. Let's go play somewhere else. Where's my weaknesses? Don't have any. That's a dead group. Doesn't count as weakness. Then where's black's weaknesses? Well, this stone's definitely a weakness. Go attack it. So this is kind of like a passing move. And black, this is also a passing move because it's only 1 point. It is not very big. You need to get back and defend this stone with something. The big moves are very important. So make sure you get to those moves much more quickly and work on your reading. Those are the two things I'm seeing so far. This white is overplay because black can just kill you by surrounding you on the side. I'm not sure what you're doing. You're being a little too aggressive here, but if you want to surround black, this is the way to do it. Let black live in the corner, and then you use the influence. But this strategy I don't think is that big of a deal. And also when you're attacking something, you want to put more pressure. So one space away is more pressure. Then when you block the corner, you can easily surround more easily. As for your 2 space, I would still block the corner when black does this instead of trying to surround on the outside, because now you have something to chase. And when you have something to chase, you can gain profit very, very easily. And black is just in a lot of trouble here. And now you can see you're gaining the side and black's gaining nothing every single move. So stealing the base here, the 3-3 here, is good when you want to chase these 2 stones, because if you don't and you try to surround them or something, then later he can just play 3-3 and he'll live immediately. All right, so black plays this way. You missed the chance to Hane black. So it looks like both players need a little reading, and a lot of life and death. So both players need to work on life and death and the basic questions. Okay, so black lives in the corner. Tiger's mouth black. Tiger's mouth is the way to live. It's your golden ticket for life. If white takes the tiger's mouth, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Okay, so you do play the tiger's mouth. All right, good. White, go ahead and Atari once for free, and now you can Chiniki. But go ahead and get that exchange. It's free, no reason not to get it. All right, so black tried to go in. Black, just defend yourself. Don't get yourself attacked so easily. There's so many white stones here. Just defend yourself, and then you can reduce later. But if you play this way and white jumps up, then perhaps your stone can die. Or your stone's in a lot of trouble at the very least. Trying to attack here, well, who's attacking who? It looks like black's trying to cut off white, but white has a gigantic wall to push you towards, and white pushed black towards the gigantic wall. something like this. And now you can see black's in a lot of trouble and white is doing great to surround black. And that's how you attack, is you surround and use your thickness by pushing your opponent towards the thickness, because then they run out of places to play. They run into your wall, your strong group, and they struggle to make eyes. That's the way to attack. This is not the way to attack, because it looks like white's defending while defending his wall, but his wall's super strong and you should be using it to attack with by pushing your opponent towards it. This is the wrong direction. Now we see playing white is trying to surround. However, you do need to be careful about this cutting point in the future. No, you don't try to play on the inside. Keep surrounding. Keep surrounding. This is the way to attack. Even if black lives on the inside, we don't particularly care, because as long as we get thickness on the outside, even if we get thickness on the outside, it's good enough. Even if black lives small, it's good enough because we get thickness on the outside, and that is our profit. We're not trying to kill, we're trying to gain profit, and our profit is going to be to surround black here. This is a little too much, but it seems black's getting tricked here. So again, life and death, attack and defense needs a lot of work, guys. Don't give up. This is still a weak group, so don't give up the attack. Keep attacking and push it towards the thickness, and you're doing great, white. So I think that is the biggest issues of this game, is the attack and defense. White, you need to defend that cut. If you go here and black can get a cut and maybe do something, then maybe there's a lot of Aji here. So be careful. Too many cuts. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here because we've seen the biggest weaknesses in this game is the attack and defense and life and death. The reading in this game needs work, and the attack and defense and life and death needs work. So I think that's the biggest issue for both players. So my advice is start doing around 10 problems every single day. Spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes doing your level problems. Your problems should take you around 30 seconds to a minute to solve on average. Some problems may take a little bit longer. Some problems may take a little less, but on average, around 30 seconds to a minute per problem, and spend around 10 to 15 minutes a day doing Go problems. This will really advance your reading and really help you in attack and defense. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to see more content or get notified for early releases, please consider becoming my patron on patreon.com/Clossi. This helps support me as a Go instructor and helps release more content. Thanks to everyone who supported my teaching, and see you guys next time.